Is it true that I Have Questions was written in a hotel bathroom? Like, to me, the shower and bathroom is where I do all of my, like, intense thinking and stuff.
Me
So I was
too.
impressed by that.
Well, but it's not while the shower is on.
That would be weird.
That would be weird. Well, some people sing in the shower. I actually don't sing in the shower.
I think in the shower. And I
Me
wish
too.
that someone would invent, like,
This is me in the shower.
Yeah.
That's literally what I do while the water runs on me. But basically, yeah, that song was written because I used to just write in hotel bathrooms. Like, I would put my laptop over a towel, over a toilet, and I would just write. And I started writing the lyrics to that song. Niall! Sorry. I just saw. I started writing the lyrics to that song about a year and a half ago, and then I finished it with Jesse Shatkin and Bibi Borelli like a year and a half after.
You once said writing means I have to feel everything. Tell me more about that statement. I thought that was great.
Oh, thank you. Well, basically, it just means that sometimes I'm like not ready to write about stuff that I'm not ready to deal with emotionally. Like, it's happened to me in every big situation in my life. Like, I remember in the first time I went through a breakup, I didn't write about it I was like home, and I didn't write about it for like a week. And then because like for a week I was just like, I wasn't ready to confront those feelings. I wasn't ready to go there. And same thing happened with this album, except it was like 6 months that I wasn't really able to talk about what I was feeling. So it was just like built up like a kettle pot, like boiling water. And then when I finally started to write about it, because you start just kind of prodding yourself with questions when you're writing, like, how do I feel about this? What more can I say about this? And that just means going further into yourself. So that's what it means. I really do have to just kind of feel everything in order to write. If I don't feel something, then I can't write about it.
Makes total sense. In I Have Questions, you're clearly mad at someone. Does the person the song is about know that it's about them?
I think so. Yeah. I think so. It's about, like, I wrote it about one person, but it could be more than about that one person, if that makes sense. I hope they know, though.
They do now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're all waiting for the album, The Hurting, The Healing, The Loving. What do those three statements mean to you, and what do you want them to mean to us?
I felt like this album taught me so much about not only about myself, but how to deal with just life and things that happen. And I felt like the hurting can sometimes seem like an enemy, like negative, like being sad can sometimes feel like a negative emotion that you have to suppress or fight. But I actually learned that all three of those are important to living life. And I felt like once you make the hurting your friend, and once you talk about the hurt that you're feeling, you learn that it's really on your side, and it's actually there to help you, to make you learn more about yourself, to make you feel things deeper. And it's just as important to life as the healing and the loving, which are, the happier emotions.
That's great. Yeah. So we're so close to celebrating Canada's 150th birthday.
Yeah.
And you are in Canada, in case you didn't know. I'm sure you know that. Canada. Who is your Canadian crush?
My Canadian crush, well, he's not really my crush because he's like one of my best friends, but Shawn Mendes.
Mine too.
For a little bit, though.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but I love him. He's like one of my best friends. And yeah, I love him. Shawn Mendes.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay. When you hear one of your songs on the radio, what kind of emotion do you feel?
It feels really exciting. It feels great. It's like, wow, more than one person is hearing this right now. Like, it's really cool. Like, there's other people that are listening to the same station. It's really nice.
And now that you've been working on your own music, what kind of headspace do you have to be in to write a kick-ass song? Do you need to be happy, sad, in love, lonely?
You just need to feel something. So I feel like any of those emotions. I feel like for me sometimes, like when I'm working for a lot of time, I need to take like a break and do stuff in order for me to be able to have something to write about, because you can't write about working. That's not interesting. You know what I mean?
It might work. I'm writing with my pen.
I'm grinding. Well, actually, there are a lot of really good work. Even
so
work. Yeah, there are a lot of good working songs.
What is your biggest fear for your success as an artist?
My biggest fear, I think something that I've learned is that a lot of the times there's so many different opinions, so many different people around you that each want a different thing for you and have a different opinion about how you should dress, what music you should put out, what kind of music you should put out. And I've just learned that even sometimes if the other person is right, if it doesn't reflect me, and if it didn't like come from me, it's not gonna feel good. And I've just learned that success or pleasing a lot of people, if it doesn't ring right and ring true to you, it never feels good. So it's better to just do whatever feels good for you, even if nobody else likes it.
Okay, I'll just do one more quick question for you. You were kind of catapulted into fame. Is it a surprise what fame had to offer? Was it scary?
It's scary, but it's more amazing. I mean, I just feel like coming from where I've come from, I was born in Cuba and I lived back and forth from Cuba and Mexico. And there's so many people that I've seen in my life just kind of stuck in jobs that they don't really want to do and just kind of living life, just existing, you know? And I feel grateful every day that I get to just work on what I love every day in order to be successful. So that's a huge blessing for me. And I think that's what makes have my family here today. That's what makes them so happy and so excited, is that I'm really just getting to work on something that I love and that I feel passionate about. And that is a really big blessing. So yeah, so very just grateful.
KiSS.